This shit gotta stop. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy CJ GoodFella back with the boxing clinic. This tit for tat shit with Oscar and Floyd and Al and all this shit, man. In my opinion, just has to, man. They battling with each other for no apparent reason. Neither one of these dudes is moving. They fight state's not moving. Now the fighters are getting asked questions that they shouldn't even have to deal with. And today Golovkin said that if you want to watch a real good fight, watch my fight. You want to watch a calm fight, watch a Mayweather fight. Mayweather McGregor, that's what we're speaking on. But what just tickles my fancy real quick is the fact that this guy's been fighting average fighters. I'm trying to be respectful. Below average fighters. Those are clown fights. Adamo, Ishida, Curtis Stevens, trying to build guys up who were never great fighters, never good fighters. Your opinion is irrelevant because you have never fought on a high level. Your highest level was fighting Danny Jacobs, a guy who claimed the fame is getting knocked out by Pirog, dropped by Sergio Mora, and knocking out Peter Quillen. You couldn't even knock out somebody who was already knocked out. So he called it a clown fight. But this is the same 160-pound guy who was begging and crying and saying the Floyd Mayweather is my dream fight. That's a clown fight as well, right? If I'm not tripping, you're trying to reach down and fight 147-pound welterweight, who's naturally not even a real welterweight. But that's just me talking. And Canelo Alvarez, he hadn't too much to say about it. Part of his stardom, his notoriety came from fighting Floyd Mayweather. And it is what it is. He called it a clown fight as well. But would they be singing these sentiments if it was them fighting Conor McGregor? Because Canelo Alvarez, might have entertained it. Because Oscar said, I would love to put Canelo Alvarez in there with Conor McGregor. He said it. I got the video. But he's the biggest hypocrite in the game, Oscar De La Hoya, for sure. So, on Canelo's part, you signed to fight Triple G sometime right before the Chavez Jr. training camp or the Chavez Jr. fight week. You signed and sealed that fight. And you gave us an uncompetitive fight at a weight where Chavez Jr. wasn't operational at. Fully functionable, excuse me. That's a clown fight. He had zero chance to beat you that night. You knew it and already signed to fight another fight. So ain't that a clown fight? Ain't that duping your fans? And Oscar De La Hoya, he wanted to make the McGregor fight with Canelo Alvarez. Bob Arum offered the Pacquiao fight to McGregor if the Floyd fell out. They just jealous these dudes are making moves. They making the ideas before they can think about it. So look at this hypocrite. The hypocrisy of this shit, man. On all three levels in one picture. And say what you want to say. It's a clown fight. It sure is. I don't even classify it as a fight. It's an event. But at the end of the day, it's promo, publicity for the sport of boxing. It's a day that people are trying to shun and say, oh no, I don't want to fight it. But it's a day to prove to MMA fans that there's a place for MMA and there's a place for boxing. And boxing is superior in a boxing ring. Y'all just can't come to our sport and think y'all can run over us like it's that easy. It's not. But if it was Canelo Alvarez, Triple G in there versus McGregor Pacquiao, people would stand behind it though. But people are so resilient and so hateful towards Floyd Mayweather because he's so successful that they can't do a clear mind. But they're acting like he the dark cloud, he the bad guy, he the black sheep, when in fact it's the dude in the motherfucking middle of the screen, Oscar De La Hoya. The guy who abandoned you boxing fans to go sniff coke and put fishnets on, and lost control of his company, and all his contract his fighters got rolled out. The same guy in the movie Counterpunch on Netflix who criticized Peter Quillen for dropping his belt, but the guy to the right of him, he advised him to drop the belt to avoid for another year the guy to the left of him. This is the same guy who says he's the savior of boxing, right? He's the savior of boxing. And he wants to make the best fights, right? But why the hell did he get y'all Chavez Jr. versus Canelo Alvarez? That wasn't the best fight available. It was the best financial fight available. But They were so confident Canelo was gonna whoop him at that weight. Guess what? They had already signed a Triple G fight. So he duped y'all. So y'all believe in this hypocrite? This guy who gave you clown fight after clown fight? You know, this guy that's smiling, who can't control his company, who lost control of his company because he was a dumb fuck? The same hypocrite who goes out there and try to stop another man's, money. Who does that? Who goes out his way? And he been giving you clown fights for years. He gave us some good fights for sure, but he gave you a lot of clown fights. Same guy that's using an N-word, the nigga, loosely around his office when talking about black people and black fighters. Same guy, they got people hired and working for him, contract to work, whatever you want to say, calling Al Hammond Black Hitler. But he want to smile in your face and say, I would love to promote Earl Spence Jr., huh? I like Earl Spence Jr. Same guy that wanted to bring Ronda Rousey into boxing. You think he gave a fuck about teaching Ronda Rousey how to box? Absolutely not. He seen a money train. He seen a freak show. The same freak show that he's trying to prevent because his fight is 2 weeks later. He knows, it's no debate. Mayweather and McGregor is going to outsell Triple G and Canelo 2 or 3 times over again. Damn near. It's a known fact. You want to know why it's so popular? It's popular because it's a fantasy fight that actually is fucking reality. That's the only reason why it's popular. It's like, I want to see Ali versus Vladimir Klitschko. You know it won't happen. You can debate and talk about it all you want. It's not going to happen. But now you can see a potential fantasy fight like Mayweather versus McGregor, a cross matchup. How many people want to see LeBron James on a football field? A lot of people. It'll never happen though. Even though he's a great athlete, if he wanted to do it, he probably could do it, but it'll never happen. But you get this cross matchup. It's similar to be able to turn on your Xbox and play another PlayStation player. Cross-platform. It's just the fantasy part of it that enamors a lot of people. And you're going to tell a man not to be able to feed his family, right? If every number hits the anticipated mark, that he can be bringing home $400 million. So you telling this man not to leave $400 million on the table? And yes, he said some dumb shit, Floyd Mayweather. As far as I'm doing this for the fans. He's not doing this for the fans. He's doing this for the money. Said on numerous occasions, it's about the money. How many times have you gloated and told us it's about the money? Oscar De La Hoya, it's about the money. You think he give a fuck about Canelo Alvarez's well-being? When Canelo Alvarez got sued for $15-30 million, you think he gave Canelo Alvarez any money towards that? Absolutely not. He kept his money to himself. These motherfuckers don't care about nobody but theyself. White collar.